So Toy Story 5, I think a lot of people have a lot of opinions about this, and in terms of like what they think, some people want a Toy Story 5, some people think that it's unnecessary, and some people think that it can't really live up to the original ones because it just seems that the franchise is moving ever more further, and I think it's going to have a lot of baggage with it. But I think, given the track record of Toy Story, I think Toy Story will probably do very well. I think it may even be more different than certainly the first three, but also even the fourth one. And so I just thought I'd share my views on Toy Story 5 and what we can kind of get out of that. So it seems like from this image, we're seeing that the original gang is back. But of course, we don't know if this could be a dream or, maybe it's just a concept art. Maybe they might get rid of this idea. We don't really know too much about it. It seems like it's kind of undermining the fourth one where they all kind of separate, right? And they're all kind of back together. But like I said, this could be a dream. It could be the child's dream, the child that's in the photo in this art. He could be imagining these toys. We don't really know what's happening. And but I think that it's going to be about technology. I think it's going to be about technology basically being like the new toys for kids, and I think that it's a very bold idea, and we're going to see how the toys fit into that. And so it seems like, yeah, we're getting all the news that Buzz and Woody and Jesse are all coming back because it just wouldn't be the same without them. Or maybe we'll see them at different times. I don't think that we're going to see them. We may see them all together, but we may not also, we may not get them together. We may get them um, sort of like separately, or we might get like two stories, right? Like we might get Woody's story, and then we might also see Buzz and the gang. And I think that it's going to be really a very interesting film. It's going to be really a film that's, yeah, I think going to be very relevant to our times because it's really about technology and the addiction to technology. I think Wally from Pixar already touched on this, but in Toy Story we're getting maybe something similar. And Andrew Stanton even said, you know, technology is replacing, or at least in his story, in his version of Toy Story, that technology is replacing toys. And so I think it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to fit that topic about technology replacing toys, and then also involving the toys coming back and then also being together when they split up in the fourth one. So we have like a really ambitious project here, right? We have basically, the technology replacing toys, and then we have Woody having been separate from Toy Story 4, having separated from the gang in the fourth one, and then now we're gonna see them, and then we're also gonna get Buzz and Jesse and the gang, and then we might even see them together. So it's a very ambitious project. We're getting all these characters, we're getting new characters probably, but we're also getting characters that appeared in the original ones along with technology. So it seems like a very ambitious project, but I think Andrew Stanton has had experience with the previous Toy Story. So I would basically trust that this is going to be a good film. Um, and I think there's really no doubt that I think he'll do a good job. And we're just getting Buzz, Woody, Jesse so far, but it seems like Forky and all the rest are coming back too. And then we may even get, we're getting Tim Allen, but we're also getting Tom Hanks. We also might get some other characters, some other actors, and I wonder who the new toys are going to be. They haven't even teased that. Maybe, I wonder if it would be, if the technology starts talking, if the technology becomes like a new toy. I think that would be, I don't know, like I feel like it would just be such a way, some ways from the original Toy Stories, and I feel like it's just kind of, you know, straying away from the original Toy Story if they make technology the actual toys here. I think that's going to be because then it's going to seem like the movie is going to go into some other different direction. We're talking about AI, we're talking about technology being the new toys. So, I don't know. But then again, if you remember from Wall-E, right? Wall-E is in many ways, you know, kind of similar. Like they had this idea of a romance involving robots and then also involving the topic of obesity and addiction to technology. And somehow they just seamlessly put that all together in there. But I feel like that's what that made a great film. And so who knows? Toy Story 5 will probably be the same, but we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be should be interesting. So those are my thoughts on Toy Story 5. I think I'm looking forward to it, but I'm glad that we're getting all these new originals to sort of have like a balance of sequels and originals. So, but we'll see how the other Pixar originals go. And that's basically my thought on Toy Story 5. Um, there's no way of knowing it now, but how it's going to turn out, but I think it'll be good. But anyway, thanks for watching.